Find ourselves out here at the Livestock Marketing Centre out at Bowman. This is the largest selling centre basically in the southern hemisphere. 50,000 sheep a week, up to 6,000 cattle a week. This is the gateway to the intermodal freight hub out at Bowman, the proposed project that Council have been working on for years. And it's getting to that stage, and this is where I talk about we need the $35 million, and I'll deliver that as an independent. I'll wedge the government to make sure that they provide the $35 million needed to go to the next stage of the freight hub and actually get that built so that we can then pull full-length trains off the track at speed. We can then subdivide our land. We can actually then, as a member, we could go to the regional area, the outlying areas of every city in Australia and say, we have land here. We want you to come to our city, to our region. Build your businesses here, because we will then be on the main inland freight route. We'll have the facilities, the infrastructure. This is part of what I call my integrated blueprint, regional blueprint for our area. This hub will then have freight facilities, freight handling facilities, trains in, trains out, road transport in, road transport out, manufacturing right here in Wagga. We can bring product from all around. We could create an inland port. Sadly, we don't make one car in Australia anymore, so every single one of them has to come in by ship. Why wouldn't you, given our regional location to the 75% of Australia's population, a train with the over-congestion in the cities, in Sydney and Melbourne, a ship pulls in, this is a simple concept. A ship pulls in, a train pulls in, they put the cars on a train straight through to Wagga, no matter if it's Sydney or Melbourne, within 6 hours, to a bonded, secure inland port. That is the potential of what this freight hub could be. And this is why you need an independent candidate that's got the vision. And that's what this is about. Vision for the future, not crumbs from the table like we keep getting. That's why I'm saying we will get the $35 million, finish building this facility. It's not a field of dreams. This is actual and tangible, but the state government, the Liberal government, continues to just dish it out in bits and pieces. They're happy to spend $2.5 billion on two stadiums that are used by less than 1,000 people, and yet we have to beg, scrape, borrow, steal, and even be threatened by the Premier to say, if you don't vote for a Liberal, your projects may be under risk. How dare they? You can see the potential of what this is. I'm looking across the road here at ARTC. There are tens of thousands of concrete sleepers being built. Over here we've got oil recycling facilities. We've got the livestock behind me. We've got industry going on here, but the lifeblood is being sucked out by state government cost shifting, and they're not giving us anything back other than bills to pay. It's time to end this rot. It's time to drain the swamp, and it's time to actually put someone in there that has the vision, has the regional integrated blueprint. We were in Tumut the last couple of days. Can you imagine what we could bring down from that forestry area, get it onto a train and through to our export ports within 8 hours? We're an hour, 2 hours at the most from the food bowl of the MIA. We've got the broad acre farming for our grain, and yet we're trying to put all this onto trucks, and we're trying to get it out. Here we have an opportunity to build this freight centre, to finish the freight centre, win-win situation, get industry out of the cities, allow the cities to grow, and bring industry, families, and an integrated network here. Because if there are people here, our health services improve, our integration of the people, it all just integrates. As you can tell, I stammer, because to me it is such a simple plan. It's doable, it's visionary, and we can future-proof for generations to come. I've said for so long that this Liberal government, and every government, both Liberal and Labor, they're both as guilty as each other of being Sydney-centric. If you're sick to death, like I am, of getting crumbs from the table, being treated, because you're west of the Blue Mountains, because you're west of the Great Divide, you're treated like a second-class citizen. We feed the nation, we feed the world, and these people treat us with contempt. How dare they? So if you're fed up with that, send them a clear message. Vote one for Paul Funnell, and let's take the fight back to them and say, this is what we need, and this is what we're going to do, and send that clear message. I urge you If you have had enough, I'll say it again, if you have had enough, you have to actually stand up as one voice and send that message and vote one Paul Funnell. I will fight for you. See you later.